Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to lose 70% of your trading account? Do you dare to come back after a burning wallet? Picture this. You're sitting at your desk, eyes glued to the screen, watching your hard-earned money vanish before your eyes. Your heart races, palms sweat, and suddenly, you're hit with the realization that you've just lost almost everything. It's like that moment when you're reaching for your phone, only to find it's not in your pocket. Panic sets in, but this time, it's not just your phone. It's your financial future. But here's the thing. What if I told you that this gut-wrenching experience could be the best thing that ever happened to your trading career? I know, it sounds crazy. It's like saying stubbing your toe is a blessing in disguise. But hear me out. Let me introduce you to Sarah, a trader who thought she had it all figured out. She was riding high on a few successful trades, feeling invincible, like she could predict the market better than a fortune teller with a crystal ball. Then, boom, the market took a turn, and Sarah's account went from hero to zero faster than you can say huddle. Now, most people in Sarah's position would have thrown in the towel, sworn off trading forever, and gone back to collecting stamps or whatever safe hobby they had before. But not our girl Sarah. No, she looked at her nearly empty account and thought, challenge accepted. Sarah's story isn't unique. It's like that classic meme of the dog sitting in a burning room saying, "This is fine." Except in the trading world, it's more like, "This is an opportunity." Crazy, right? But that's the mindset that separates the quitters from the winners. So, what did Sarah do? She went back to the drawing board. She started learning. Really learning this time. No more YOLO trades or following hot tips from that guy on YouTube who looks like he's broadcasting from his mom's basement. Sarah treated her remaining capital like it was the last water bottle in a desert, precious and not to be wasted. And you know what? Slowly but surely, Sarah's account started to grow again. It wasn't overnight success. Let's be real. If it were that easy, we'd all be sipping piña coladas on our private islands by now. But with each small win, Sarah's confidence grew, not in her ability to predict the market, but in her ability to manage risk and make smart decisions. Here's the thing about failure in trading. It's not the end. It's a lesson to become stronger. It's like going to the gym. The first time you try to lift that heavy weight, you might drop it on your foot. But you don't give up on fitness altogether, right? You learn proper form, start with lighter weights, and build up your strength over time. The same goes for trading. Losing 70% of your account isn't a sign that you should quit. It's a wake-up call, a not-so-gentle nudge from the market saying, "Hey buddy, you might want to rethink your strategy." And that brings us to the most important lesson Sarah learned, and what every trader needs to tattoo on their forehead. Okay, maybe just write it on a sticky note. Capital management and stop-loss are more important than finding those elusive X100 bets. It's not as sexy as dreaming about turning $100 into $10,000 overnight, but it's what keeps you in the game long enough to actually see those big wins. It's like wearing a seatbelt. It might not be the most exciting part of driving, but it's what keeps you alive when things go sideways. Think about it this way. Would you rather have a shot at steady, consistent growth or constantly be on the edge of losing everything? It's like choosing between a nice, reliable car that gets you where you need to go or a flashy sports car that might explode at any moment. Sure, the sports car looks cooler, but exploding isn't a great long-term strategy. Now, I'm not saying you should aim to lose 70% of your account just for the learning experience. That's like saying you should crash your car to appreciate road safety. But if you do find yourself in that situation, remember Sarah's story. Remember that this isn't the end of your trading journey. It's just the end of your first chapter. The market is always there, always moving, always offering new opportunities. But to take advantage of those opportunities, you need to stay in the game. And staying in the game means protecting your capital, setting those stop losses, and not betting the farm on every trade. It's about playing the long game. Sure, you might not have those Instagram-worthy gains to brag about every week, but you'll have something much more valuable: sustainability. You'll be the tortoise in a race full of hares, slow and steady, but still in the race when others have burned out. And let's be honest, in the world of trading, being able to say, "I'm still here," after years in the market is a bigger flex than any single winning trade. So, if you're sitting there, looking at an account that's taken a serious hit, don't despair. You're not alone, and you're not finished. You're just getting started on your real trading education. It's like leveling up in a video game. Sure, you might have lost all your coins, but you've gained experience points that are way more valuable. Take a deep breath, step back, and look at this as an opportunity to rebuild. Not just your account, but your entire approach to trading. Learn about risk management, diversification, and the importance of emotional control. These aren't just buzzwords. They're the tools that will keep you in the game long-term. Remember, every successful trader has a story of loss. It's not about never losing. It's about how you come back from those losses. It's about building resilience, both in your strategy and in your mindset. So here's my question to you. What's the biggest lesson you've learned from a loss? Whether it's in trading or in life, those tough moments often teach us the most valuable lessons. Share your story in the comments. You never know who might need to hear it. And if you're in the middle of your own burning wallet moment, hang in there. The market will still be here tomorrow, and so will you. Take this time to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. Because in trading, as in life, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. So, are you ready to turn that loss into your greatest comeback story? The market is waiting, and your next chapter is about to begin. Let's make it a good one.